Welcome to another episode of Good Morning Marketers. I'm Connie Baltitis, a member of the creative team.
And I'm Jason Therian, president of ThunderTech. This morning we're going to be discussing brand inheritance. First, defining it, what does it mean? And then next, talking about breaking into it if you're competing against in the typical David versus Goliath situation.
Right, so brand inheritance is a term that we've used a lot internally, we've used a lot with our clients, and we use it to describe the situation where you are buying brands, typically consumer brands that you've seen your parents buy, your friends buy, and over time you've just gotten comfortable with them, you're kind of on autopilot, and you have no reason to change.
Right, that comfort level creates that routine, puts you on autopilot, you go into the store, and you just grab the same thing every time.
Right.
So you know what it is, you know what to expect. So, you know, it could be everything from bread,
Right.
the loaf of bread you buy out
Right.
of the grocery store, that brand you're comfortable with, to
The soap that you put in your bathroom.
spark plugs that you change and, you know, learned changing them out of your car with your father.
Right, it could even go as far as what specific grocery store you go to. So maybe you drive a little further to get to that one that you like
Right.
and that you know.
So that retail chain it can apply to as well. There's like the restaurant chain that your family always went to.
Right,
You
right.
feel comfortable and you'll keep going.
So if I'm a new brand coming into this market, how do I stand apart from the rest of those big guys?
Right, so when you're a challenger brand, you know, a brand challenging that Goliath who has a high brand inheritance quotient, there's really four areas that we look at. First is price. Are you going to break away from the pack being typically it's the low price differentiator. So somebody will give you a trial option because you're that much cheaper than somebody else next to you on the shelf. A tough way to go, but one that a lot of folks run to. Second, and a lot more interesting, is innovation. Innovation can mean many things. It can be anything from packaging to the actual formula to the delivery of whatever is being consumed that, again, separates you from the competitors next to you on the shelf. The third one is promotion and messaging. How are you out-promoting, out-messaging the competition? How are you standing apart that further? That, again, somebody will look at you, give you that option, and try you off the shelf.
And especially now with social media and all the different types of devices that people are accessing on the go, it really is more important now than ever to utilize those.
Right. You can be a lot more nimble and try different things out and see how that affects store sales. And then the fourth area is really finding a niche to go after in terms of an audience. If your competitor is appealing to everybody, how do you take just a sliver of that away from them? A very frequently used one in today's day and age is going after the environmental segment. So an eco-conscious consumer, your product might appeal more to them if that's how you've positioned it.
Great, thanks Jason. To learn more about brand inheritance and lots of other topics, visit thundertech.com.
Absolutely.
Can we redo that? I don't want to use hairspray. Why did I say hairspray?
What a nice team. That was a good